Hi, my name is Mike. If you're watching this video, then you're likely to be a parent or a student. My goal is to connect with both audiences. In the next 10 minutes, I want to make you aware of the current problem and changes coming to education and the world of work, and describe a solution to help you take advantage of these changes to save potentially thousands of dollars and create a future you're passionate about. Now, by the end of this video, I will say more about my background and how a simple pizza can help you change the world. This video is a follow-up to a parent meeting held in Mount Lebanon, Pennsylvania.
So let's first start talking about what I see as the problem. First of all, college costs have increased on average 15% a year over the last 30 years. Now, that's not a compound annual growth rate. That's a linear growth rate. But what it means is when I went to college in 1984, it was $10,000 for me to go to RPI. Now it's $60,000 a year. Okay? It is going up 600%. Education has become a huge, huge business. So $4 trillion worldwide, it's $1.5 trillion in this country.
So let's dig a little deeper. Now, when I went to college 30 years ago, a four-year engineering degree at RPI cost about $10,000 per year. Today, that same degree costs about $60,000 per year. Now, that's a 600% increase and a total of $240,000, more than most families' life savings. Now, this is a list price before any grants or loans, and RPI is one of the more expensive schools, but all college costs are clearly spiraling out of control. The real problem is that the value of this degree hasn't kept pace with the cost. Now, I made $30,000 per year as a new engineer about 30 years ago. Today's graduates make $60,000 per year. Now, while that's a 100% increase, it's much less than the 600% increase in cost. More importantly, the lifetime value of today's degree is lower because technology is changing so fast. In my day, or my parents' day, it was common for an engineer to work for the same company for life. Today, guidance counselors will tell you that the average American will have 7+ careers and 20+ jobs. So today's engineering graduate will need additional degrees or certifications or job experiences to keep earning more. Now, the shortcut way to calculate the lifetime value of an annual payment, like a salary, is to divide it by an interest rate to account for the time value of money. That means the lifetime value of a $60,000 salary is about $600,000. Sounds like a lot. But now if we subtract the cost of the degree, we get a net present value of $360,000. Now, if the student takes a 5th year or 6th year to finish the degree, the net value reduces to only $300,000 or $240,000. That means this degree is only going to pay off your student loans and buy you a small house in Mount Lebanon, so you can forget about the Bentley. Now, with 25 to 50% of students today not finishing a 4-year degree in 4 years, a lower cost solution is needed to help students create the future they want. Now, this growing gap between the cost of education and the value of education is what I call a learning gap. Now, it's growing because the world is changing and there is not enough connection between the worlds of education and the world of work. They're like prepaid separate silos. You know, in the old days, you went to school, you went to work, and maybe you started your own company. This system was designed for jobs that lasted a lifetime in an industrial or information economy. Today, 7+ careers and 20+ jobs looks more like this in a knowledge economy. The only constants in this picture are continuous learning, change, and creativity. Today, we all need to think like entrepreneurs, even in the corporate world. There is no existing organization or business model that helps us do that and spans these boundaries. We need a nonprofit membership organization that helps us navigate these transitions and challenges us to create the future we want, and only succeeds when we succeed. I envision this organization evolving into a lifelong learning network. The good news is that the internet is making this possible today, shifting real power to parents, students, teachers, and businesses. Almost $2 billion was invested in over 200 education startups last year, some for-profit, some not-for-profit. Here's a list of the best-known companies with the goal of a free world-class education for everyone. Their best known innovation is something called a MOOC, or a massively open online course. Now, virtually all colleges are putting their classes online for free, partly because even the on-campus students want the flexibility of attending class on their own schedule. For example, Wharton Business School just announced that they're putting all their first-year MBA courses online for free, with the same content, same professors, and the same test. Now that's $100,000 value. They had 700,000 students sign up, more than the total number of students educated since their founding in 1881. This enables us to experiment more and learn more, and reduces the pressure to prematurely commit to high-cost degrees. Now, while these companies have mostly solved the technical challenge of teaching world-class courses online for free, they have not yet solved the business model challenge. With only 5 to 10% of students that sign up for a MOOC actually completing the MOOC, it's becoming clear that a new organization is needed to help students take advantage of these resources. World-class content and technology are necessary, but people need more to succeed in a knowledge economy. That's where we come in. Mike's Academy is a facilitated learning network that helps motivated students minimize the cost and maximize the value of their education, their employment, and their entrepreneurship through a combination of 5 blended elements I call the 5 C's: a community of peers and mentors, a coach, a cool co-working space, world-class content, and credit with employers. Now, I know that all sounds a bit boring, so let's try some pictures. Imagine having a place to go after school to hang out or do homework, with a community of peers and mentors and a coach that are interested in helping you succeed in school or at work. Here's a location we're considering on Cochrane Road near the high school. Now imagine this place being a cool co-working space, an internet cafe with a warm brick oven. Imagine having a dream sheet online that gives you some sense that you're learning and moving in a direction and building something good that you can see evolve over time. Now here's some examples of learning experiences and content that your dream sheet can attract using the keywords of the dream sheet to create Google search alerts to constantly monitor the internet. Imagine starting a company with your buddies to make real pizzas on Friday and Saturday nights to be sold to the public, to learn small business skills and entrepreneurial thinking applicable to every career, and to help you connect with other local business owners for part-time jobs or internships to get more work experience and make some money. Now, you won't be surprised that the coaching process we use is also called the pizza method, and provides just enough structure to help us think like an entrepreneur and create the future we want. Imagine getting credit in your online journal for all your learning experiences in school and outside of school, so that prospective colleges and employers can see your progress and understand your passion. Now here's a list of companies with local offices that are part of the Cristo Rey network, an example of a network of companies helping kids get entry-level internships. Imagine feeling like you're a founding member of a nonprofit social enterprise that can change the world and only succeeds when you do. Think of it as a gym membership with a monthly membership fee as small as possible to share the costs of a coach and a place to meet. Once you're working, employers in our network will pay 2.5% of your earnings to accelerate your learning and growth on the job. I see this problem and solution so clearly because I've actually experienced what it's like to have something close to 7+ careers and 20+ jobs. It hasn't been easy sometimes. It can be a very lonely process in which you're often wondering if you're on the right road. And I graduated with 2 engineering degrees and a Harvard MBA. But all of it, both the struggle and the success, has prepared me for what's next. Constantly learning and earning across 7+ careers and 20+ jobs needs to be an amazing journey, and I believe it will be in the future. I'm a father of 3 boys starting to go to college in the next 4 years. I'm also the founder of City Oven Pizza, where I work with lots of people in career transition over the past 8 years, too many with college degrees and $30,000, $40,000, or $50,000 in debt. In addition to my family, I've always had 2 passions in my life: learning and wood-fired brick ovens. For me, building a brick oven out of a pile of bricks and mortar or making a great pizza out of flour and water are demonstrations of our ability to create something good out of almost nothing, which is at the core of entrepreneurial thinking and the secret to success in a world of constant change and creativity. For now, I'm calling this place and this vision Mike's Academy, not because I want it to be mine, but because I want it to be ours as a nonprofit membership organization with the sole purpose of helping people minimize the cost and maximize the value of their education, their employment, and their entrepreneurship. I have no doubt the solution is coming. The only question is where it will start. If this video caused you to think outside the box, even a little, then please spread the word by forwarding this link to your friends and family. With your help, just a simple pizza can change the world. My email address is mike@mikesacademy.org. Please send me your thoughts. Thank you.